Christian's with us in California. Hi, Christian. Welcome to the Ramsey Show.
Hello, Dave. How are you? Thanks for taking my call.
Sure. What's up?
Well, I just want to say my daughter, Danny, she turned me into your show. And the reason I'm calling is me and my wife, we live in California. We are 50. I'm 53 and a half. She's 52. Really thinking on maybe hopefully working from my company in the next 2 years, 55, 56. We own two properties. One house I live on, the other house we rent. And I'm trying to get the best advice on what to do. Both homes have equity. The one I live on, my loan is $570. The house probably worth $1.4 million. The house I rent is worth about $875. I owe $143. We were thinking of paying off the house. It's a 15-year loan. I have 6 years left. The idea was, let's pay it off, keep renting it, get $3,500, $3,600 every month, use it towards my primary home, and maybe move out of the state to rent the two houses and buy something somewhere else. I love the weather. I hate the politics in California. So I've been working 32 years for my company between me and my wife. And you tell me if I'm talking too much, I'm giving you too much info, or you want to
you're
get the
fine.
info from
You're
me?
fine. So what do you make a year?
Okay. Between me and my wife, we make $190, and then the rental property give us about $42,000.
Yeah. So where
total.
would you move?
Well, I'm thinking right there, man, Tennessee.
You're thinking what?
Tennessee?
Oh, okay. All right.
I don't know. I'm thinking Nevada. We're looking at. I hear great stuff.
And when would you make this move?
I would like to stop working from a company in 2-3 years, and we were thinking right now. I have $120,000 on my own stock account, private account that I play with, and I'm thinking that's not possibly enough money, especially if I retire, to have cash on hand. And the struggle is, do I want to have cash on hand and get a new loan on my rental, which I have a 3% loan, 15 years, 6 years left to pay, and get cash. So if I want to leave the state, buy some property outside the state, and still, if I do that, my rental.
Okay, let's play a pretend a minute, okay? You have $120,000, and it's in your company's stock right now, right?
No, it's in E-Trade.
Is it in your company's stock? Yes or no?
No.
No. What's it in?
It's in. I have some cash on the E-Trade account, and then I have Facebook stock.
You have what?
Facebook.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So let's play pretend that you sold everything.
Okay.
I got $1.2 million in my pocket if I did my math right.
Yeah, $1 million.
That's your net worth.
Yeah, $1 million. Yeah, $1 million, maybe $1 million.
Not counting your retirement accounts, but the Facebook stock and your two equities are roughly $1.2 million. Is that about right?
Well, I have 800.
I know. Yeah, you gave me the numbers. That's about right. Okay, so
about $1.2 million.
If you take $1 million to $1.2 million, and you come to Tennessee, Missouri, Kansas, Texas, Nevada, whatever, you could buy a house to live in and buy a rental house and pay cash for it.
Yes.
Well, let's just do that.
Yeah, I know. My wife loves the ocean.
Well, I didn't. You told me you were moving. I didn't tell you were moving.
Yeah, no, I'm moving.
Okay. The only question now is if she's coming with you.
Exactly. I think she is.
Yeah. Okay. So I mean, maybe you're going to Florida. I don't know where you're going. Yeah, I'm joking around with you here, but here's the thing: if I don't like the politics in an area, that means that those politics are going to affect economics. They already have, and they're going to again, including the real estate that you leave back there when you try to leave there and keep this rental property and have a long distance rental property. No, go put a rental property in an area where you believe in the area and is near where you live. And you're going to do better on the rental property at that point. And you've completely cleaned up everything, because I would not have $120,000 in any single stock, right, Anthony?
Right. And that's the key thing for me too, Dave. And I like how you're talking about how you just broke that down. 1.2. He can move to Nevada, buy a home for $500,000, buy another rental property for maybe $200,000 or $300,000, and still have some money left over
to invest in mutual funds and have a diversified portfolio.
Exactly.
And have your income off of the rental. Yeah. Have no house payment. Mm-hmm. No taxes. Mm-hmm. No income taxes anyway.
Yep.
And if you pick your state wisely, and and you can do some investing. But I don't buy single stocks.
Well,
particularly high volatile tech stocks like Facebook.
Yeah.
And I don't have long distance landlording, and I don't have debt. And so I'm trying to give you the gift of all three of those things with this proposal.
Yeah.
No long-distance landlording, no debt, and no high-risk stock investments when we're done. And then you can settle in and enjoy the next portion of your life. Because I doubt you're going to do nothing. You're too young.
Yeah.
You're probably going to go do something. You can only play so much golf or fish.
And he should. You
need to do something and create some income just for the fun of it, not because you have to, but the natural progression doesn't have to be you put your feet up and quit at 50-something years old.